All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to World Football Tonight, right here on the World Sports and Entertainment Network. We're coming to you from WSEN headquarters in Durham, North Carolina. I'm your host, DB Love. Today we're going to be covering Week 3 action from the United Division of the World Football Alliance. But first things first, let's talk about Week 2 Players of the Week in the United Division. These two players came from last week's Game of the Week against each other. The Offensive Player of the Week was Tannen Sturgeon, the quarterback for the Houston Gunners. He went 43 of 60 for 655 passing yards. He threw for 4 touchdowns. He also threw 4 interceptions in that game. And that leads us to the other side of the ball. The Defensive Player of the Week in Week 2 was Willie Gross, cornerback for the Columbus Caps, who took on Houston last week. Willie hauled in 10 tackles and had 2 pick sixes in that game. So congratulations to both those players. What an entertaining game we had for y'all last week. But let's get into this week, Week 3. Let's get to the highlights first. Our first highlight, we're going to take you down. Mexico City Conquistadors taking on the Austin Armadillos. Check it out.
All right. Austin would open up the scoring here in the first quarter. Touchdown run by Blue from about 12 yards out. Moving ahead, they would add on another touchdown there. Nice inside post run by Little, the receiver, with that receiving touchdown. And that's all the highlights from the first half. You see the halftime score 17-3. Game being dominated by Austin at the half. Jumping ahead now to the fourth quarter. Austin puts the game away with a pick six there to end it. And that'll do it. Here's a look at the final game stats. Game dominated by Austin in Mexico City.
All right, there's the highlights for that one. We're going to move right along. This next game started out slow, but really turned it on the second half. Turned out to be a great game. We'll send you out to Memphis, Tennessee, where the Memphis Steamers hosted the London Monarchs.
All right, we start the game. London attempting a field goal from the 15. No, they fake it on 4th and goal to go. They are stopped by Memphis. Very first offensive play. After that, London breaks through and gets a safety on Memphis there. So interesting start to the game. It would be 2-0 London until that touchdown there by the backup running back Price, who sticks it in. Not much in the first half there. Your score is 7-5. Jumping now to the second half where it becomes a slugfest. Houston starts the scoring here in the second half after a London touchdown. Correction, Memphis, not Houston. There's Arsman with a touchdown pass to Edwards. There you see him throwing on the run to Edwards, who had a good game. London would answer back, trailing by 1. Nice inside zone run there to Coles for the touchdown. That would put London up 18-13. Take another look at it. Inside zone. Fired in there for the touchdown. Jumping ahead. Long touchdown pass here to Shropshire by London. There you see wide open is Shropshire, who had himself a good game for the touchdown to put London up by a couple, but Memphis would come back. Nice little inside zone there. Arsman fits it in between the zone defense. Memphis trailing 28-20 would then get the ball back, and here's a long pass by the Memphis offense. Gets them all the way down inside their 5-yard line. As you see there, he's brought down around the 4. Nice view from the pylon cam there. A couple plays later, looking to get back in this game with 1:56 to play. Ayresman over the middle, pass, touchdown, complete to Edwards. His second touchdown reception of the day. That puts Memphis behind by 2, 28-26, as you take another look at it there. Edwards on the inside cross for the touchdown. Memphis would then go for 2 to try to tie this game with 1:53 left to play. 2-point conversion attempt. Ayresman under center. Bunch formation left. He takes a snap. Flushed out to the right. Nowhere to go with the football, and he's ran out of bounds. Does not convert. After a big defensive stop, Memphis gets the ball back. 8 seconds left, trailing by 2 with a field goal attempt to win the game at home. 8 seconds left. It's good. Memphis converts, and they steal the win at home from London Monarchs, 29-28. What a slugfest that ended out to be. Good game in Memphis.
All right, that's all the highlights we had for you. In other scores around the league, those Columbus Caps we talked about took on San Antonio. They were able to win a close one, 32-29. A lot of close games here in the division this week. Moving down to the next game, another close game. Salt Lake City wins it by a field goal over San Diego Crusaders, 31-28. And another close game we had, 32-29. The Sacramento Miners come out on top over the Toronto Huskies in that one. We had 4 teams with a bye this week in the United Division. Chicago Blues, Dublin Celtic Tigers, those Houston Gunners we talked about earlier, and Portland. So, that gets you up to speed for Week 3 in the United Division, all leading up to tonight's game of the week, where the 1-1 Brooklyn Beats take on the Oklahoma City Bisons. It's Oklahoma City's first game of the year, so be sure to tune in to that one tonight. As always, thank you for tuning in. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel for all of the World Football Alliance action. Also, we are in discussions with a basketball league that we're going to be bringing to you guys here on WESN. So please subscribe so you can be on the lookout for that. And we'll see you tonight at that game of the week. Thanks.